Okay. Welcome everybody to yet another daily dose of swipe. Today's day number 39, I believe. Yes. If you're watching this, you're probably a copywriter or a marketer or a business owner who wants to, swipe ideas from somebody else's sales assets, extract all of those principles and synthesize them and incorporate them in your sales messages so that you make a hell of a lot more money. And that is what we are all here for at the end of the day, right? What we do in this series is break down long form and short form promos, mm, from guys who are making it out there, or let's say just random copies. We should like more be more inclined to breaking down copies that have actually worked rather than random picking up random as jargons from your email list for just breaking down. But I just don't like to talk about the copy itself, but rather the like a big overview of the whole thing, the marketing, the campaign in general, the what's happening, the bigger picture, the funnel behind all of this, and not the words itself, because talk is cheap, isn't it? Without so I guess that's my intro. By the way, I'm Samir. I'm a copywriter. I wouldn't say I write copies all the time, but I'm a marketer. I just position myself as a marketer. I don't like to generally talk about myself in the videos because it's just it's just both of us know that we need to break down the piece of copy per day if you've been through the whole regiment of copywriting and marketing, right? So this is a bare minimum of what we are doing. Sometimes we have to do long form promotions, breakdowns, because that matters. The principles of direct response matters, but sometimes we could get away with breaking in small email breakdown like this one, and meaning like we're doing the bare minimum. And you're probably here to do the bare minimum because if not, you would have broken it down anyways. I did it for you, so let's dive deep into it. Maybe I could give you some insights. Maybe if not, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not that like high level of an expert. Enough yapping. Let's break down the shreds. By the way, we broke down an entire VSL yesterday, and the day before yesterday, we broke down the entire email funnel, a sponsorship email funnel. Let's say I've broken down the entire thing. You can go watch that. It was like a 2 hour breakdown. If you have the time, you can do it. If not, I'm sorry. Like, so this is an email from Alex Hormozi. Everybody knows Papa Hormozi at this point. If you're not, if you're in this business space and make money online space, and if you do not know Alex Hormozi or Russell Brunson, like, are you living under a rock or something? All of us know, right? So let's talk about the environment of Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi's got this huge fucking empire, like, right? He has left like huge amounts of digital footprints out there that's involuntarily funneling people into his main business, that's acquisition.com, which is a portfolio of 10 plus companies doing over what, doing 5 million at the bare minimum and $100 million at the maximum, but overall like they do 250 million or something like that. I'm kind of unsure about that part, but anyways, acquisition.com, everybody knows about this guy. Wears a hat of acquisition.com, and this guy wears a t-shirt of acquisition.com. Looks like his wife is now the CEO, and he's just, I don't know what, acts like the founder or something, and he's right now the co-founder of a school and is constantly promoting it, partnered up with Sam Ovens. Now that's just introduction to him. If you do not know him, you should go and read his books, $100 million offers and $100 million leads, and you could just go ahead and watch his trainings and acquisition.com as well. Now, if you know, like, you could go watch one of my breakdowns that I did for Russell Brunson's sales letter that was for webinars, the perfect webinar script. I talked about him having this massive funnel. Like he has this huge personal brand, that funnel, that constant and huge, like, so many resources out there that constantly funnels people into his main product, that is ClickFunnels, which is now a SaaS, and he does not have to do that the same amount of work he did back then. Um, I mean, like it's a SaaS. It could be, it can be sold. It has valuation, evaluation. It has a valuation, market valuation, meaning like it has $1 billion valuation, which you cannot do if you with your personal brand. But he heavily leveraged his personal brand to grow ClickFunnels, and right now it just acts as what, funnel software. Let's say this is not about Russell, anyways. In any way, shape, or form. This is about Hormozi. Now, Hormozi is the same. Like he has made a lot of money in business. I'm not gonna dive into his businesses, right? Gym Lounge, Allen, or something like that. He has already like he has shown the proof in the pudding. He has already built enough businesses out there, and now and taught a lot of business owners to do the same, and actually made money with this thing. And now he just teaches. Now he like has like, he makes content each and every like too much. He overwhelms you with content. Like, let's look at his funnel, okay? So there's the top of funnel content, meaning the content that gets pushed out everywhere. He has podcasts, he has YouTube videos, he has shorts, he has newsletters, he has, which is what we are doing. He has um all forms of social media, right? He gets attention. He then directs this attention to his website, or maybe his courses, or maybe his long form YouTube videos. Courses meaning like he already had all of it is free out there. He like simply does not charge for it. Even like his both of his books, they are free. Like if you can get them for free, except for the hard copy, in my opinion. And then here there's like entire like course on his main website, that's acquisition.com, for all levels of business owner. Think about that. All of it is already free. You just have to, like watch them and implement. And gonna be all of the resources inside are free as well. Maybe he makes money with the hard copy sales on the books, but more or less all of it is already like most of it is free. And the reason he does this is he wants majority of the entrepreneurs, he wants all the entrepreneurs out there to succeed enough that they hit the $3 million or $5 million annual revenue threshold, so that they can so that Alex so that they would then reach out to Alex to scale their businesses further, if that makes sense. Meaning he is trying to sell you something, but he is not doing that right now. He's playing the long fucking game, a very long game. He's just assuming that you're gonna get to $5 million and still like buy his like what still s- this is still buy his product. He's just shooting in the dark. But the whole element of this is building reciprocity. You're making more content, you're standing there, you're making yourself stand out in the space, and you're being constantly out there, being frequent. Like he is everywhere, right? He's when you scroll on Instagram, he's there. You scroll on Facebook, you can see his ad. You're on YouTube, you see his videos popping up. Like he's everywhere. What this does is that it builds um it positions him as the authority, right? Who is the guy at the top? Him, if that makes sense. I hope it definitely does. And with the email itself, right? Like, this is the bigger picture. It's not just the email. He has built his reputation throughout. Even if I do not read this fucking email from him, he is gonna be out there. Like, I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna watch his video. Like, this lesson, maybe I'm struggling with leads. I'm gonna go read his book. I'm gonna find his short form content. He's out there. He's already like he's everywhere. He's on podcasts with Chris Williamson. Like, does that make sense? He is so frequent. He's taking your entire mental bandwidth and trying to position him as the authority and playing the long game. Now let's get down to the long game part. Now his niche is not that deep. It's just entrepreneurs and business owners, right? But let's get even more deeper because this shit matters more than the copy and the words on this shit itself in this page itself. There are like conversion windows to every customer or every lead, not just traffic, to every lead. Putting emphasis on that word lead. There's a conversion window. For example, let's say I am the lead for his business. Now, I'm not gonna go to acquisition.com tomorrow and um, you know, and ask him to scale my business because I just don't have any. I just don't make enough money. Like by the way, he's like a growth operator as well. He takes a percentage share of the business and he scales it. Right? It's just growth operating, meaning like this. This has been around for a long while. Meaning this is like just he's doing his own growth operating. This is just scaling business in general, which is what I'm doing in a like small, very like it was just a smaller version of what I do. Minute version, not even small. Um, yeah, that's it. So conversion windows, meaning I am the lead, right? So let's get back to our analogy. Now I'm not gonna go to acquisition.com because they're just not gonna take me, and I just do not qualify. But let's say I implement all of the resources he said. I do it for years, like months and years on end. Maybe I build a business. I'm 1 year into the business. I maybe like hit my first 10K per month, and then I slowly and gradually like implemented their lessons and scaled it to 100K per month. Now I'm in the $1 million per year annual revenue threshold. I'm still not there. Maybe I push more harder. Maybe I start making like 500 grand a month. Okay, now I have a great business. Now, let's say I find it very fucking hard to scale it from like further from $6 million a year. Now, what am I gonna do? Like, who could help me? I might think like, I might like go inside my brain like, who is there? Who could actually help me? I don't know for sure. Like, who is there that would help me get this business to 8 figures, the holy 8 figures? I can't think of any person other than Alex. Like, can you? Do you know any like this bizop gurus, like business gurus who are gonna take you? Nobody has the amount of expertise that he does, if that makes sense. So you see, he is the absolute authority in this thing. Like right now, I'm doing sort of an agency, sort of an info agency thing, right? Now I have like multiple different people to look up to: Matthew Larson, Daniel Fazio, Charlie Morgan. I don't know whose course I might buy. I might buy all of theirs. I don't know for sure, right? There's no absolute authority, but look at him. Like there's an absolute authority. Alex. There's nobody of his caliber that's out there. That's why he mentions like he's playing the long game. There's gonna be a new wave of entrepreneurs who are gonna run their business, and his business is gonna scale, have an exponential scale because his videos and his content and his resources are always gonna be out there. Hmm. Doesn't that like excite you and like give you a new insight because it's new information? Like that's the bigger picture. That's the grand scheme of things. Like, could you see how my like this email, like how small this email of an effect this email has in the grand scheme of things? It's nothing, right? And I'm gonna tell you like we're still in the environment phase. I hope you got the whole point of what I tried to say. And okay, so as for like why I got this email, I, as I said, went to his email. I'm sorry, I went to the um, main website acquisition.com, and I signed up for his roadmap, custom built roadmap that he has, and I just input like $1 to $3 million per year, or probably like somewhere in between. Of course, I do not have a $1 million or $3 million per year business, and and that is why I got these emails. Wait a sec. So it looks like whenever you sign up to his for the roadmap, I can't find the roadmap. I may probably have deleted it, or maybe it's just somewhere in my inbox. Let's not talk about that. Anyways, yeah. So that I signed up for the roadmap, and I entered my information. I entered like a hypothetical information. Of course, I don't have a $3 million per year business, and I got the roadmap. Now, whenever like as soon as I signed up for it, it's like I signed up three different email lists. One is for the acquisition.com itself. The other one is Alex Hormozi. The other one is Leela Hormozi, his wife, right? So I'm gonna get email from all three of them, and I'm never gonna question like, duh, like I signed up for their stuff, and that is why I'm getting the email. But they're sending it from three different domains, probably. Cool CRM, in my opinion. And that is true. Yeah, I got my value. Yeah, I got my roadmap. Now they're gonna show me the credibility, and they're gonna ask me to sign up for the workshops. He's actually selling me. Yes, he's selling me because I'm an established business owner. If I was entered, majority of his audience is probably between zero to what, like the $0 to $1 million. Majority, like 93% probably are in that stage. Only a few selected people are like sign up for the $1 to $3 million per year, and that is why they start sending sales email for them. Everybody else in between probably gets a value based email or something like that, so that and maybe like an eventual course, like a book sale. I don't know, like I haven't studied their email on the the roadmap, the first roadmap I signed up for like what, 5 to 6 months. So I don't know how it's going on that end, but that is the whole thing. I'm gonna try to find the sequence itself, but maybe I should do that in the future. But right now, let's just break down the copy. Are you the constraint? I'm. mm, there's a reason I wrote this. Subject line matters. We hear like you should use this, that, and blah 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 in your subject lines, right? This is not that great of a subject line. Are you the constraint? Now it's just like yes or no. Who knows? Like it's not that intriguing for you to take action, but given that you see the name attached to the email, that's gonna be Alex Hermosi. Motherfucker, I'm getting an email from Alex Hermosi. I best believe that this guy provides value in his email. I best believe that there's something valuable attached to this, given that his content is all around the internet, is framed around something valuable and something actionable. His emails are probably going to be more educational as well. So I'm gonna click on that, click on the email based on that. meaning like that is one of the major influences of me with like opening the email or not. And there's also the subject line as well, but this matters more than the subject line itself. That makes sense. So are you the constraint? Am I the constraint? What does that mean? It's from Alex Ramosi. I might as well open it. So they're gonna open it either ways. Of course, not everybody of them is not getting 100% open rates anyways, but I hope you get the point. I want to share this from a scaling shop attendee who's also at the stabilized stage. So stabilize is the like stage that is the hypothetical stage I put in my information to receive the lead magnet. That's the $100 million custom roadmap, who's also so relevant slash personalized. It's personalized, right? Because yeah. So why am I getting this email? I'm getting this email because I signed up for the because I'm in the stabilized stage myself. It wouldn't make sense for me to like for them to say this big if I did not, if let's say if I was in the stage 0 or stage 1, which is something I don't know what the name was, but yeah, hope that makes sense. They said they feel like they say they feel like I received a bolt of energy that's continuing to help me grow. A social proof. Both of these are social proof as well. Okay, here's the actual proof itself. Now, a reason that they can get away with something like this, like whose mobile is this? Like, is this text even real? It could be fake, right? Who knows? But because this is Alex Ramosi, majority of the people are gonna trust it by default. What did we do? We have the founder to remove themselves as the constraint. Coming back to the content of the email, that's are you the constraint? This guy, we remove them as a constraint. Like, how could I be the constraint to my business? Does not make sense, right? So it's all tying back into the whole point. And stage 3, there's too much to do. Again, relevant, less personalized. Answer, get help. So yeah, problem as it is solution framework, but more nuanced. If you can get through the stage, you will have a real business with real employees, not just a one-person show. Mm, kind of a deep, um, underlying desire of the reader. Yeah, because the reader wants to have a real business, because everybody says, like, tells him that he's just a freelancer and does not know how to business, and a business is a business is a real business only if it has only if you have employees working under you. It's hard work, but about 7 million other businesses have done it. So okay, so 7 million other businesses have done it, which is a borrowed proof, right? Which is not that they have helped 7 million other businesses to do it. It's just that 7 million other businesses have done it. So can you. And social proof is a powerful proof. I'm rooting for you, Alex, by the way. Okay, so it's just like a note, right? Here's like, hey, are you the constant? There's this guy, our scaling workshop attendee. He's trying to make you like aware you of the product that is scaling workshop. And he mentioned that at stage 3 there's too much to do. Get help meaning like not like buy their product, but get help meaning like you should get more employees. That's the main thing. So a small piece of actionable advice, right? And at the end it just like ties into his product. Like, by the way, if you want this, like, by the way, it's just here if you want this. I'm not forcing you, but it's here if you want this, right? And just tying all of it into the product. I'm sorry, into the into their product. So that's it. There's no rocket science behind this. You're not getting like absurd amount of value anyways. There's no like deep problem are you're solving. It's just a reminder. You're just getting out there. You're just, as I said, positioning yourself as the authority in their heads. And probably, if there was a guy who was between 1 million and $3 million, he probably would have clicked on it like this. Maybe he would have been redirected to another page like this, and scale your business in person with Alex Leela and the acquisition.com team. We're selecting 100 business for a private in-person scaling workshop. Okay, so this is the sales page itself, looks like it. They already have my data, so this way, I'm more likely to click on this button if like, meaning that they just reduce the friction. Given that I am a qualified lead, given because I'm hypothetically in a $1 million or $3 million range, so I'm a good business owner. I might have friction of to put in my information because business owners are lazy. Some of them, not all of them, but if you already have a if you already pre-build it, like like, play around with the CRM and and just have it out there whenever you're asking for the details or something. Interesting. That's what you'll experience at this workshop. Sales page. This is the sales page. Or direct access to them. Full room of high level track record, future partnership, founders, workshop agenda, session, blah blah blah. Okay, so that's all there is for today's video. It's, I still took a half an hour. I should not be doing all these long ass breakdowns. All of them like follow similar concepts. Maybe I should do less of these. Like I don't want to waste 30 minutes of my life into this like every day. But it's still valuable. It still helps me be more articulate and learn how to describe stuff and help teach others in the in a non-native language because I don't know how to speak English. I hope you can tell that by my accent and me stuttering throughout the video. Anyways, yeah, that's the whole point. The whole point of the email is not to get you to sign up for this. No, it's just building the awareness and possibly tying it into the product. Like if you want to purchase it, here it is. If you do not, I don't care. Like you're probably gonna buy it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when I'll still be in business. And this is the actual email, by the way. It does not look like this. Yeah, that's all there is. Like I wanted to just cover Alex Hormozi in our entire, you know, daily dose of swipe, and I've done that. Now we should do more copy breakdowns rather than doing business breakdowns and funnel breakdowns. But yeah, funnel breakdowns is awesome as well. Yes, that's about it. And thank you for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one, DDOS number 3040 tomorrow. Here we come. I don't know what should we break down tomorrow. But anyways, I'm gonna come up with, we're probably gonna do a shorter breakdown tomorrow, maybe 10-15 minutes. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one.